Good morning everyone. Myself Sharmila Patil, working as a lecturer in Department of Information Technology of Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic Yadrao. From today onwards, I am going to teach you a new course, that is Principles of Database, which is included in the third semester of Diploma in Information Technology. The course code of Principles of Database is 22321. First of all, I want to tell you that today's education system is outcome-based education. Now, what is outcome-based education? Answer is here. Students demonstrate that they know and are able to do whatever required outcomes are. That is, after learning this subject, student will be able to use database management system package as a backend for developing database applications. Now we will see why database and what are the need and role of database. Before computerized database, people storing data in a register or a notebook, but that data is not having any security. That is, if any disaster occurs, then all data will be lost permanently. That data is not secured, but due to computerized database system, we can store data having high security. As we are in process of exploring good database architecture and concepts, so it is very important to look into few database design principles of a good database architecture. And the different principles included in our course are basis for good database. Now, what a database can do? It can store large number of records efficiently. It is very quick and easy to find information. It is very easy to add a new data, as well as it is very easy to edit or delete old data. Why database is needed in an organization? Because interpretation and presentation of data is useful in useful formats by transforming raw data into information. Distribution of data and information to the right people at the right time is done by the database system. For example, the bank database. Bank database is used to keep track of customer account balances, deposits, etc. A database is a system for storing and taking care of data. Now we will see course outcome. What is course outcome? It is the resultant knowledge skills that the students acquires at the end of the course. At the end of this course, student will be able to use fundamental concepts of database in a database system. The second course outcome is choose relevant data model to solve a problem. Next one is develop rational database using entity relationship modeling approach. Next course outcome is student will be able to apply constraint for data integrity in relational database. And the last course outcome of our course is student will be able to apply data normalization and denormalization techniques on the database. Now we will see teaching and examination scheme of principles of database. For this course, the teaching scheme, it includes 3 lectures and 2-hour practical per week. And in examination scheme, there are two parts: theory examination and practical examination. Theory examination includes end semester examination of 70 marks and PA, that is progressive assessment, having 30 marks. That 30 marks are again divided into two parts, that is 10 marks for theory PA are for micro project assessment, and 20 marks is the average of two tests to be taken during the semester. In practical examination, again it includes end semester examination of 25 marks internal and PA having 25 marks, that is for manual completion. Now we will see the details of our course. In our course, there are 5 units. The first unit is Basics of Database and Architecture. This unit gives an introduction of database and database management system. Also, it deals with architecture of databases. The first unit includes 3 subpoints, that is Introduction, Concepts of Database and Architecture of Database. Introduction, it contains data, database and its purpose, characteristics of database, file system versus database approach, different types of database, advantages and disadvantages of database system. The second point is concepts of database, which is followed by the key points, components of database, that is hardware, software, people, procedure, database product, data abstraction, database languages. Different types of database languages are data definition language, that is DDL, data manipulation language, that is DML, and data control language, that is DCL. Data independence, it is having two types: logical independence and physical independence. And last key point is data integrity. The next point of first unit is architecture of database. There are 3 levels of architecture of database system: database tier, application tier and user tier. That database system, database tier, it includes, which is called as data, application tier called as a middle tier, and user tier is called as a presentation tier. That is, first unit gives overview as today's world is data centric and data driven. Vital to putting all the information to use is the ability to organize, manipulate and retrieve data on demand. Database technologies have a major impact on the growing use of computers in modern society. It is fair to say that databases plays an important role in almost all areas where computers are used, including banking, government, business, e-commerce, engineering, medicine, law, education, and so on. The second unit is data models and database types. A database model is a type of data model that determines the logical structure of database. Database models are fundamentally determining in which manner data can be stored, organized, and manipulated. A database model provides a way which describes the design of database at physical, logical and view level. This is the overview of our second unit. Again, the second unit contains different points like first point is database model. It includes sub-points, that is hierarchical database model, network database model and object-oriented database model. The second point is relational database model, again which is followed by the key subpoints, that is domain, attributes, tuples and relationships. Next point is types of database system. There are different types of database system like centralized database system, parallel database system, client server database system, distributed database. The next unit, that is third unit, is database design using ER model. That database design is the process of constructing a database structure from user requirements. Database design is the organization of data according to particular database model. That database design is a collection of processes that facilitate the designing, development, implementation and maintenance of particular database management system. In this chapter, ER model is also introduced. An ER model views the real world as a set of basic objects, their characteristics and associations among these objects. The entities, attributes and relationships are the basic constructs of an ER model. An ER model is normally expressed as an entity relationship diagram, which is a graphical representation of ER model. Again, this unit contains subpoints, 5 subpoints. First one is entities, entity set, relationships. The next point is representation of entities, attributes, relationship attributes, relationship set. 3.3 is generalization, aggregation. Next point is structure of relational database and different types of keys expressing MS to N relation. And the last point of third unit is shortcomings of ER model, enhanced ER model, that is EER model, subclass, superclass, specialization and generalization. Fourth unit of our course is relational database model, which is having again 5 subpoints, that is first one is database schema and subschema. Next one is relational databases and relational database schemes, entity integrity, referential integrity and foreign key. The next point is relational constraints and relational database schemes, domain constraints, key constraints, not null. 4.4 is COTS rules of relational database management system. And the last point of this unit is working with relational database management system, that is create table, insert values in the table, edit table, delete table using appropriate graphical user interface, that is GUI based database system. Now we have a look on last unit of this course, that is normalization. The first point of this unit is concept of normalization, functional dependency, closures of a set of functional dependencies. What is normalization It is a database design technique that organizes tables in a manner that reduces redundancy and dependency of data. The normalization divides larger tables into smaller tables and links them using relationship. Second point is normal forms based on primary keys. There are four normal forms. First normal form, second normal form, third normal form, and last one BCNF. The last point of last unit is denormalization. It includes process, benefits and drawbacks. Here you can see the specification table for question paper design. How much hours are allocated for the each unit and how much marks are assigned for each unit. The first one is basics of database and architecture. The allocated hours are 8 hours and this unit is for 12 marks. The second unit, data models and database types, is of 6 hours and the assigned marks for this unit is 12 marks. For the third unit, the teaching hours are 12 and the marks are 14. Fourth unit, relational database model, having 12 hours for teaching and 18 marks are assigned for this unit. And the last, normalization, having 10 hours to spend and the total marks are 14. In this way, the theoretical paper having 70 marks. For this course, we are going to perform different practicals, and to perform the practicals, different equipments or instruments are required. The different equipment required are: first one, computer system with specification, operating system having Windows 7 or higher, memory 2 GB RAM or higher, processor speed is Intel Core i3 or higher, the hard drive must be of 500 GB or larger, and the DVD drive. The second one is database management system product with graphical user interface such as MS Access, MySQL, MariaDB. These are the different instruments or equipments required to perform the practicals. For this course, 10 mark micro project is assigned, and that micro project could be industry application based, internet based, workshop based, laboratory based or field based. These are the different suggestive list of micro projects are given. First, represent an identified database in hierarchical model, network model and relational model. Second one is create a database for students, formative assessment system, add sample data and perform queries on it using graphical user interface tool. You can see here different suggestive list of micro projects. Here have a look on different learning resources. These are the some reference books for our course. First one is database management system. The author is Gupta GK. Publication is MC Graw Hill Education, New Delhi. The second one is an introduction to database system. You can see here different resources used for learning of this course. The Korth Henry is the best author for the database system concepts. You can use it. These are the different links, websites for software or e-learning. Have a look on it. Thank you. From next lecture, we will start our actual course, actual syllabus of our course. Thank you. Thank you so much.